Worries Not BS. Hope you guys enjoyed the episode with Gabby Lemieux last week. Man, enjoyed talking to her. I don't know about you, Shy, but I really enjoyed having her on.
I did too. I think she has a great story that not many people had heard. And personally, I love highlighting and just raising the platform of female golfers. So I loved having her on there. And hopefully I can see her soon on the course.
I just don't understand how she could really travel in that RV with her husband and have him caddy. Like, there's no break. So I really enjoyed that.
Maybe that's why it only lasted 1 year.
I know. But I think that's a great build-up segue into this week's episode, because there are some rules when you are dating a golfer. And Shy, not going to go all the way into your dating background, but we're going to unearth some things about how some guys have actually failed by dating a golfer. But I just think people need to understand that golfers are freaking crazy. We're crazy people. And we're going to sacrifice hanging out in order to have 4 hours at the golf course.
We've talked about this before. I don't know if golf makes us crazy or if golf just attracts crazies.
I think it's the first one.
It does make us all crazy. I agree.
It's all crazy.
But it definitely is interesting to throw dating into there. Whether you're a professional golfer traveling the world or you're just a regular amateur who's addicted to the game, golfers can be hard to date.
Absolutely. No, and you know what's crazy about it is I always used to disqualify a girl for how she approached me playing golf and the frequency in which I played the game. It's like, if a girl ever said, back when I was dating, so Monty Bell actually passed, but if a girl ever was like, you play golf too much, this ain't gonna work out, baby girl.
Gone.
No, you have to slide on up out of here. You know, Shy, you ever get that? I mean, it's different for you. You're a professional, so people and you played in college, so people know you better expect this golf shit. But I don't think they understand the level by which how much time is going to be put into getting good.
No, I agree. I mean, I've never had someone say you golf too much or not understand golfing. But the one thing that I have come across, there's two things, but the first is my schedule of traveling. I think for me, a lot of men aren't used to a woman literally being on the road all the time and in and out of town.
Yeah, it breaks all stereotypes.
Them having to keep up with me. And so that definitely throws a wrench into everything. So I think just understanding a golfer's schedule of whether you're traveling or you're home and you just want to be at the course all day practicing, golf takes a lot of time.
Absolutely. And I can imagine a guy trying to call you, get a hold of you. You pushing the ignore button and sending a voicemail.
I'm busy. I'm working.
I am working. I am at and that's the hard part, especially being a professional. Is I don't think people understand that, especially dating. This is my job. If I'm not, they assume the tournament part is work, right? Oh, you have a tournament. That's the work part. But it's no, I gotta get good. I gotta practice. I got 4 hours of putting today.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
And the hours are kind of crazy too, depending on the time of year. In the summer, I'm at the course at 6 a.m, meaning I probably need to go to bed early. I could be there. Well, I'm not going to be there till 2 because it's too damn hot. But depending on the time of year, you could be out there till 7 p.m., 8 p.m. when the sun's going down and up super early to do it again. So it's long hours, and golf sometimes could cause some problems.
Absolutely. It's funny. Not even just the golf and the time. I remember in an episode that we had previously, you talked about, I think it was the superstitions episode where you had a guy that was like, hey, don't wear those shoes. You played bad last time. So not only is it off the court or on, the time that it takes to practice and play, but it's also some of the advice that you get off the course.
In the past, I've never dated a golfer, a competitive golfer before. And so in the past, some guys, they just don't understand, when you are competing, maybe they watched you play or not. They don't understand the right conversation to have after the fact.
Yeah, it's I didn't play shit today? No, what?
No, I did not try to 3-putt that hole. No, I did not try to shoot 75. So don't ask me why I did that.
Well, my favorite is, why'd you hit it in the water?
Yeah, why'd you do that?
Why'd you hit it in the water?
Why'd you lose so many balls today?
It's fool, you act like I'm out here trying to do this. I'm trying to hit it in the hole and the water got in the way. Argument immediately. Yeah. If you're a non-golfer and you're dating a real tournament player, you really have to understand, and this is going to sound super negative, so I apologize, people.
Uh-oh.
But you got to understand that you're number 2, because this golf game is literally my longest relationship.
Yeah, and I think we put more time into it a lot.
Golf is a relationship. It takes all your money. It takes your time. It takes your money. It takes your patience. You will leave church to try to go make that tee time. You will put your job on the line. Like, I'm gonna cut out here. It's Friday at 11:30.
Look at you itching.
Right,
like
I'm scratching thinking about because we playing tomorrow. I'm already ready. But you will literally put most things like in jeopardy just for that time on the golf course. So if you're gonna put your job and your family on pause, then damn it, the girl or the dude, you coming maybe even third or fourth.
This is not the worst habit or worst addiction or worst
damn sure addiction
thing that could come into a relationship and cause issues. I mean, you're outside. It is expensive, but it's better than like you going to the bar every night, right?
Absolutely,
Being
yeah.
out
There's some health benefits to playing golf.
Yeah.
But I will say though, if you are a leisure golfer, I don't know how many health benefits there are as it relates to going to the bar because on the course,
true,
the bar's coming to you.
That's true.
And the cart person is coming every six holes.
The cart girl, yeah.
She coming every 6 holes. So I don't really know if we can make that statement, Shy, but I'll let you slide. But
that's true.
Because I'm going to tell you what, tomorrow when I see that cart individual, I'm throwing the deuces and bring that ass over here because we going to turn up.
I love how you said cart individual.
You know what I'm saying?
Because it doesn't have to be a girl.
You know what I'm saying? I don't want to.
Although I've never seen a man, but.
In a previous life, I had to drive the Bev cart around at a small country club I used to work at. So it was awkward because dudes would be like, "Yo, Dougie, oh, it is Dougie." Damn, look, he was supposed to be picking the range, and now he's driving drinks. How am I gonna get my drink? No.
So when it does come to golfing and relationships or dating, I think one thing that is so unique about golf is that you can do it with everybody. Whether you're good or you can take your girl to the range. I could take, someone.
Come on, you can say that. You can say all that. But come on. You really don't want to take all your significant other out to the range, out to the course, and you at work trying to get good, and now you got somebody over your shoulder. Hey, babe, hey, show me how to hold this. Hey,
let me tell you something. Now that you say that, in the past, I did date a guy who said he played golf and he loved it. And we went out to the golf course, and let me tell you, it was a huge turnoff to see how he actually played.
Oh, snap. Hold on now. We got to unpack all this. So let me
he said he played.
He said he played.
But
oh man,
it's okay if you admit you're learning.
It's funny how nice Cheyenne's trying to be, y'all. I wish y'all could see her face. She really thinking about how do I not really make this dude sound like trash.
So it's okay if you admit you're learning and you're open to it and you're not, at a competitive level. But when you talk the talk and you get out there and you are not it, and it to me it was unattractive.
So hold on, this dude built himself up. Was like, hey girl, I do this.
He had all the equipment. He was dressed to the nines, and he couldn't get off the tee box. And I was like, I'm out here all day with you.
Right, and it's not even fun. Now he got an attitude. You trying to be the nice supporting girl. Hey, baby girl, can you help give me some tips? No, stop playing, fool. Don't come around here with that bull.
Pick the damn ball up.
Just pick it up and throw it next time. You know what I'm saying? Why don't you throw it? Yeah. It's funny. Like I've actually ended some relationships with some females because they thought that they were more important in my life than golf. Mm-hmm. And that sounds horrible. It sounds like I'm an asshole. I'm not even gonna lie. And my wife's sitting right here, y'all. So y'all should see the look that she is burning through me right now. But all I'm saying is this: when you love this game, you will put everything second to it. And you need to be able to be with a person. I'm not saying a person that knows they're second. I'm saying be with somebody that knows that this is your passion and that after this time is up, you coming home. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And I think Monty Bell knew that golf was my jam. Like, this is my happy space. Like, I'm one of those weird people where I work in my passion. I talk about my passion. I follow my passion. And then when I'm done working in golf and doing everything about golf, I'm playing the game.
Yeah,
so I never leave golf. Like, this is my jam. So for her to be selfless enough to be like, yo, I recognize that this is something that Dougie likes, you know what I'm saying, and loves. That's when everything got easy. But the previous girl.
This is a great Monty Bell appreciation episode.
Yeah, clap. Shout out to Monty Bell putting up. Because she got to put up with show schedule, too.
She passed the test. No, but I think that is why also it's so important that you are with someone who can appreciate that you have this love for golf.
Yeah.
Whether they play or not, they can either sit in the cart or watch, Sunday afternoon, Tiger walking down 18 and actually maybe not love it, but enjoy it simply because you love it and appreciate it. So I think that's a huge part of dating a golfer is at least being open to it and trying to have that mutual appreciation for the sport.
What's up, everybody? This is Maribel Quesada Smith, producer of Birdies Not BS. That means I'm in charge of making sure everything we create connects with our audience in a meaningful way. And if you have a business or brand, you probably get why that matters. I'm a producer and creative consultant who understands that your online presence should be working for your brand, not against your bottom line. So if you're ready to create online video and audio content in English or in Espanol that builds trust and turns your audience into loyal customers, go to maribelqs.com/ready and let's make something meaningful together. Now let's get back to Doug and Cheyenne.
Other side of the coin, though. Advice for people that want to date golfers. I don't know if I've got any good advice. Like, I'm gonna be 100% with you. Like,
They want to date a golfer. So
it's like Cheyenne.
Golfer,
It's like, Cheyenne, I like you. You know what I'm saying? Let's talk. But I don't know nothing about golf, and but we gonna be together. I'm hoping we can create a relationship. What's that person got to look out for?
You need to look out for the tan lines, okay? Because I'm gonna let you know, I've dated some people who just don't understand that these tan lines are permanent, and it's because I put in hours and hours of work on the golf course.
I'm sorry. That. I'm not. That is
understanding that it's a
that's
golf
one of the
thing.
funniest things in the world. No, they look, tan lines are a thing, Shy, and I can get it. Any male that's been around golf knows that female are gonna have that low ass chest line. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna have that short skirt line up high on the thigh. Your feet are gonna be like 6 pigments lighter.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? It's all right. Your forehead might be a little lighter than your chin.
Yes.
We get it. I understand that. I don't know if many cats out there be like, I don't know if I can get past Cheyenne's tan lines, man. That was tough.
She looking real crazy out here in these heels.
Like she been standing in Clorox. What is going on with this girl? I feel like people don't understand how long golf takes.
Right.
So when you say I'm going to play golf, dear,
Mm-hmm.
you gotta understand that's gonna be a 6-hour lap around the park. By the time I leave the crib, by the time I get back, it's at least 6 hours gone. So it's gonna be a while before I get back. So if you got any plans,
dinner.
Matter of fact, that's the next part. It's scheduling. Don't you ever try to spring something on a golfer on a weekend. That's the dumbest thing I think you can do. Like, it's like, baby girl,
6 o'clock dinner.
It's like, hey, babe, we have a reservation at 5:30.
Yeah.
Girl, I got a tee time at 1:45.
Yes.
So what the hell were you thinking? Like, that's an argument.
It is. And kind of going along with that, what about the highs and lows of a round? You know, when you come home after a bad round or a good round and your significant other kind of has to navigate wherever your headspace is simply because of whatever 18 holes you played.
It's like you shoot 90 and you come home and she's like, oh my gosh, you're back. Hi. It's like, girl, if you don't sit the hell down, leave me the hell alone. But I'm happy to see you. I don't give a damn that you happy. Sit down. I shot 90. Do you know what 9-0? Go away. Like, that's got to be a moment. That's a moment. Yeah. You tired, you stink, and she trying to, like, jump on you, hug you, kiss you on the cheek. Girl, if you don't back
up.
But the crazy part, Shy, is if it's a good day, if it's a really good day, you're going to come home and want some draws. Like, you're going to come home and be like, hey,
in some way, somehow.
Go ahead and pop the wine open. Let's go ahead and get something cracking. Like,
that is true. Yeah, I feel that.
I feel like when you're dating a golfer, you really have to manage each other's expectations, right? Like, because you need to make sure that y'all got a rock solid communication, because it's going to be like Tuesday and you already thinking about that round you got on Sunday. But you need to go ahead and articulate that to your significant other so that they know, like, don't plan no surprise, nothing. Because you know what? You plan some surprise stuff, you're going to let yourself down for trying to impede on my golf life. Mm-hmm. And that's you setting yourself up for failure. So communication's got to be on point.
Because I think, again, golf is a very unique lifestyle to where we're out there all the time. Things pop up. You're looking forward to a round on the weekend. So there definitely has to be, you have to be on the same page, mutual understanding of what the heck is going on.
I mean, Cheyenne, it's 8:20 on Friday. I'm already planning on my outfit for tomorrow. I've already cleaned my clubs. I
see them sitting out right there.
Saying. They already ready to go. I'm trying to decide which putter cover I'm going to use. So if my significant other wants to do something else right now, my mind's just not right there with you right now. I'm already on tomorrow thinking about this round of golf and about the people that's coming, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. So I think there's this dissonance that happens too, where sometimes when you get excited about a round of golf, that night before, you're not going to sleep. Your significant other might want to do some things, and that's distracting you from the planning that you're trying to do for tomorrow.
Focused.
That's all I'm saying. All right, Shah, so we got to give some advice to navigate dating a golfer properly. First thing I'll say is this. If you're dating a golfer as a non-golfer, set up golf for your individual and let them know that you set it up and just step back and watch the admiration pour over you.
I would say giving them that space is important. Everybody has their thing. And for the non-golfer, dating a golfer, golf is a very big thing. So in understanding that, and allowing them to have that space and that time for themselves is really important because it's something that they love and maybe you can love it as well.
And take interest in the game. Even if you think golf is that old white man sport, which it is, go ahead and take interest. Say, hey, honey, I'm going to a ladies' league on Thursday night. So when you go to do your thing with golf, I'm gonna go try to learn this. But don't force your golf on them. Like, don't be trying to come out to the course with me all the time.
Right.
That's because sometimes I'm playing for fun. Sometimes I'm playing in like a skins game. And those are two different attitudes. So make sure you understand everything that's going on that day. Because if I'm playing a skins game, I got a different attitude than I'm just going to go play and drink with my boys.
And I would say for a golfer dating a non-golfer, maybe for me, I have a little putt-putt thing in my living room. That might be something little you can have at the house to where you can both enjoy golf off the golf course in a casual, fun environment and teach your significant other a little bit about the game. But you're just on the couch and you're putting around the house. And that's something really simple and easy that everyone can have fun with.
The good news is gift selection is really easy. Get them some golf stuff. Don't get them Slashinger golf balls. That's not a thing. If I gave Shy some Slashinger, she gonna look at me like, really, dude? A nice brand, some Pro V, some Bridgestones,
Yeah. And that's an important point, though, to be aware of if you are going to give a gift or you want to do something nice for the golfer that you're dating, be aware of brands. Because obviously in every other aspect of life, brands aren't really important. But golfer has a very specific golf ball that they play, a very specific whatever accessory, wedges that they play. So you can't just go down to the store and buy whatever balls are on the rack that you like. You really have to be aware of what your significant other is playing. That way it can be something that they can actually use.
And if you do shop, make sure you're asking the people at the store for advice because they're not going to really steer you wrong. And I hate to say this, Shop, but with buying golf gifts, the more expensive, probably the better the choice you can make.
That's really bad, but it's true.
It's so bad.
It's true. You get what you pay for.
Don't buy the $30 golf ball. Buy the $50 golf ball.
If you were to get a golfer a gift, experiences are awesome. So whether
Absolutely.
it be a tee time locally or a trip, you go on a road trip, get them a tee time at some course they've been talking about, that is always good for the golfer.
It's funny that you even mentioned that. I think non-golf, especially women or people that really love the spa and to relax, so I don't want to point to women, but anybody that does enjoy going to the spa, there are a lot of golf courses that are partnered with spas. Like you talk about, the country club and spa, the golf club and spa. So be selfish sometimes. Offer a weekend trip, a getaway to XYZ course and spa so that you can get yourself together.
Exactly.
Hey, honey, go play 18 holes. I'm going to be over here in this mud bath doing my thing, getting my facial on.
Yes. Hiking, spa, everything, the
It's all there.
gym.
It's
Golf
all-
courses are not just golf. They're resorts, they're experiences. Obviously, I'm just thinking off the top of my head, Pebble Beach. But
There she goes, dropping course names again. Thanks, Cheyenne. We're talking about dating, not how many times you go to Pebble Beach in a year. Jesus. And ladies and gentlemen, you have just heard some BS. But no, for real, dating a golfer isn't that hard. I think you just need to understand where the boundaries are and understand the level of love and passion that this individual has for the game. Because if it's like a person like me, I'm all the way to the extreme. But if it's a person that's a weekend warrior, wants to play in men's leagues on Thursdays, then make sure that you get your time, but make sure that you offer up the time, for them to play the game and not feel like they're missing something by playing golf.
So I was just thinking a lot of times when, the guys are going to play on the weekend, it's a guy's thing. Say your significant other wants to actually join you. Is that something that they can just kind of hop in? Let me just ride in the cart. Can I come sit with the guys? I know that that's kind of a thing that guys like to have their guy time. Is there somewhere you can kind of merge the two, or is that something totally different for a girlfriend or wife?
It's a great question, and I'm gonna pivot on this answer so I don't have to be sexist in public. I'm gonna say that par 3 golf courses offer some of the greatest co-ed experience in the game that you can experience. Right? If you want to really have a time and a good day with your significant other, regardless of their talent and skill level, find your local par 3, find your local pitch and putt, maybe even a driving range. But I will say, put yourself in positions where you can be efficient with your time, aka fast, and somewhere where it challenges everybody's skill level, no matter how much background they have in the game. You know, if you and I go to Mountain Shadows right now, we can take anybody at any level to come and join us, and it's gonna be fun, right? But if we take, anybody that we know that's entering the game, and we go play like Desert Forest, OMG, that's gonna be a long, or even True North,
right?
It's gonna be a long day.
Long day.
Like it's gonna be.
There's definitely levels to where you want to bring
It's
your
levels to it.
significant other. So
I think it's just like with all relationships, there's levels to it, right? But when you're dating a golfer, you got to make sure that you want to do that, because we're a crazy bunch of people. But I tell you what, we're the most loyal people.
Honest. We're very honest.
Judgment, character, charisma, all that's there. You get all that through the game of golf. Matter of fact, you should just date golfers. If you're a non-golfer, you should go find you somebody that plays golf. You're gonna have a better life because of it.
We should do an episode on how to find a golfer to date.
Ooh. That's yeah. It might be for next season, but yeah, we're gonna bring that in there. And by the way, I'm looking at Cheyenne's feet right now. She is correct.
Yeah.
It looks like she's been standing in bleach.
What?
I'm just gonna be honest
They're
with you.
cute though.
Now it's time to get technical. We like to turn it up a little bit here on Birdie's Not BS. So Cheyenne, we talked to Maurice Allen last week. He made a very interesting statement regarding speed. He said either you have it or you don't. But what people don't talk about is speed is something that you can train for. You can actually, work on how to swing the club faster. Now, where I disagree with a lot of the mainstream media is I don't agree with just swinging some light sticks with some weights and, doing whatever the regimen is. I don't believe that's going to gain you speed. I think speed is gained in the gym, doing the plyometrics, throwing the balls against the wall, working with a trainer to identify the areas in which you can actually, gain flexibility, gain speed, increase your mobility and range of motion. I don't think that it's just one of those things where it's like, I don't swing it fast. Let me do this BS that I saw on golf TV, whatever.
And you need that flexibility in order to fully use what you have. So it's not just swinging fast and swinging, like you said, sticks with weights, but you have to have that foundation as well to where you can really get that out of your body.
Like if, I think back to our episode with Kobe, right? Like if you don't have certain range of motion within your hip flexors or your elbow joints or X, Y, and Z, and you're trying to gain 10, 15 miles an hour in speed, it's not going to happen. You're not just going to go out there and do it. You have to actually speed train. And I think that's something that Bryson's done a really good job of. Is Bryson actually goes out and just goes all out speed for like 45 minutes to hit every ball at max speed. And guess what? You do that for a few days in a row, you're going to get speed. But more importantly, Shy, when we're talking speed, you also have to talk about braking, the ability to slow the club down.
Control.
You also need to put on some mass in certain parts so that you can slow the club down and not get hurt.
Exactly. Injury prevention. Very important whenever you're increasing something within your body or your golf swing.
If you want to swing the club faster, go on Instagram, look at the various accounts where people are actually in the gym using the medicine balls, doing things in squat positions or lunge positions, because gaining that, hip flexibility, that T-spine flexibility, and just increasing total range of motion in your joints, that's how you're going to gain distance. Swinging sticks with weights, really not going to do much for you in the long run. So it just bothers me, Shay.
I think that people definitely just need to have the understanding that it's more than just that. You can add other things to your routine to increase your speed. It's not just one thing. You have to be versatile to have the full well-roundedness of getting that full speed that you want.
And I don't want people to be naive, because one of the easiest ways to gain distance is to increase speed. Mm-hmm. Don't try to buy your speed. Don't try to buy the next driver.
But it's so much easier that way.
It is so much, because I know there's some drivers that just came out that are really good. and you're getting XYZ speed over the
You
previous
don't have
year.
to write those down for
I'm
me.
gonna DM me, not shy, DM me, and we'll talk about it. But yo, if you want to hit the ball further and you want to gain some speed, even if you're getting older, get in the gym, talk to a certified trainer, and work on it, and enjoy the game that much more.
The do's and don'ts of dating a golfer, something that people don't really talk about. When there's so many golfers out here in the world, we need to know what is good and what is bad within a relationship with the golfer. So hopefully, you guys gained something because we've been through it.
We both have been through it. Absolutely, we've failed and succeeded. Cheyenne's still trying to succeed, but I got mines. But yo, it's a tough topic. I'm glad we covered it though. Dating a golfer is a little different than just dating, regular cat that don't play the game. I assume it's different than a bowler for sure. But yo, appreciate y'all tuning in and staying with us. Birdies Not BS, Dougie Fresh, Cheyenne Woods. We hear questions. You know where to send them my way. Cheyenne's DM's still closed. I don't know when they're reopening, but stay tuned, TBD. But we appreciate y'all. Keep listening. Keep leaving those reviews, and we appreciate y'all.
Yep, at Birdies Not BS on Twitter, Instagram, or on Facebook. Are we on Facebook? We're on Facebook.
We're on Facebook.
And birdiesnotbs.com. Hit us up.